What's up, world? So today it's a little bit, gloomy and not dark, gloomy and rainy outside right now. And I filmed a video around 2 or 3 a.m. this morning, and I realized something after I filmed it. I had made a grave error, and it's something I said. Now, I'm not going to repeat that thing because I don't want to get in trouble with the government or anything like that. So with that being said, let's just dive into today's video. So I realized something last night right before I went to bed, and that something is, look, I watch a lot of YouTube videos. You guys know how many YouTube videos I watch because I talk about it quite a bit on this channel. But there was this one in particular YouTube video I watched from a YouTuber who I've watched her for a good, 3 or 4 years now. And she made an interesting point, and I don't know how to feel about it. To each their own. But, the thing is, it's interesting to think about this because, the dynamic of, wedding proposals or, asking someone to prom and stuff like that has been changed over the course of, the past, let's say 5 to 10 years in the past. And that is, women are asking men to marry them more and more often these days. And that's interesting to note because you never see something like that actually happen until you've watched it in a video, or you've heard about it on Instagram, or you've seen it on Twitter, or things of that nature. And I think it's a great idea. Now, some men think it should be traditional that they get down on the one knee and they propose, but things have changed a lot in my lifetime, and there's nothing wrong with women proposing to men in this day and age, and that's perfectly fine. Now, there are some humans on this planet that are going to disagree with my point of view, and that's perfectly fine. I encourage you to disagree with me on this. And look, I believe that women should have, say in who they want to marry or when they want to get married and stuff like that. And if they want to propose, let them propose. It's just that simple, in my eyes. And in your eyes, you may see it differently. It's just, this is how I feel. This is just my opinion. This is just how I perceived that video. Now, with that being said, I want to talk about something else that I realized last night. I was talking to a friend of mine on Facebook, and I was asking a question. And don't get me wrong, a lot of people will be hurt by what I'm about to say, and it may be controversial, and just like the first thing I talked about, which is the whole women proposing to men thing. The thing is, if I'm a bad kisser and a woman doesn't tell me, it's gonna hurt me just as much as if she did tell me, because I would want to know if I'm a bad kisser. I want to know if I did something wrong, so that I can learn and become a better kisser the next time, and a better kisser the time after that. I would want to know how bad I am at kissing if I were to kiss a woman and she said she didn't tell me. That would hurt my feelings just as much as if she told me I was a bad kisser. Now, I'm not saying I've ever had that happen to me, but I've heard stories about how if a woman, one of my friends said that they were a bad kisser and that hurt their feelings, but that's not who I am. I'm a completely different person. If I'm a bad kisser and she knew it and I didn't, that would hurt my feelings just as much as if she told me that I was a bad kisser. And look, I don't expect to be kissing any woman. I mean, I want to kiss women. Let me be perfectly clear on that. It's just, I don't know if I'm going to be kissing women anytime soon. Maybe maybe a year down the road, maybe 2 years down the road. I'm just saying, I want to know if I'm a bad kisser. Or if I'm a good kisser. I want to know. Either way, you know, I want to know how good or bad of a kisser I am. I don't want to be left in the dark of, you know, saying, hey, this guy's a bad kisser, and saying that behind my back when she could tell me up front if I was a bad kisser. And I could go on and on about these two topics for hours or for minutes and minutes and minutes about how, you know, how the tides have turned, if you will, on certain things in life. Whether it's women proposing to men, or if I would want to know, basically, what I was doing wrong so I can improve on it the next time I kiss her or someone else. That's, you know, those are the two things that I wanted to, you know, talk to you guys about today. Now, you know, a lot of human beings will disagree with me on these two subjects, but this is just my opinion. My opinion is just my opinion. It doesn't have to be right or wrong or indifferent. This is just my opinion. I would love to hear your guys' opinion on women proposing to men, and if you would like to have the woman tell you that you're a bad kisser or a good kisser or a mediocre kisser or whatever kind of kisser you are. I'm talking about kissing on with these onto her lips. Not, you know, I'm not talking about the vagina lips. I'm talking about your face lips. So don't get that misconstrued with that statement. So I will see you guys tomorrow with a brand spanking new vlog. Actually, there might be 2 videos tomorrow. I'm not 100% sure on what's happening just yet, but I'm ready for it. Whatever it is, I'm ready for it. So, like I said, I will see you all tomorrow. You know the drill. Keep real. And I will see you on Vlogmas Day 19. Bye-bye.